Well, I had some concussions in my life. That's why these birds just circle around up here. It's kind of a halo sort of thing, you know? Oh, I hate my life. But the cool thing is that my life actually is pretty good. My mom just got Social Security, which is great news. Um, the doctor who was supposed to do a physical on her hadn't done anything at all. He just had her come in, fill out paperwork, and then sent her home. Well, that's naturally a problem to me because my mom's a cancer survivor and she has residual cancer. She had been getting sick for a long time, like weeks and weeks on end. So at this point, she is sounding a lot better and seemingly doing a lot better. Now it's me who's going crazy a little bit, but I mean, I am on a lot of medications. So, one thing I really can speak to is that I hope this channel wasn't in vain because I really did. My whole concept with this was the butterfly effect. If one person can come in and give their opinion, show their talent, regardless of who they are, it might wake up enough people to start generating some truth online. We've all known for the years that the media is bought and paid for. Um, Senators can be bought and paid for, supposedly, as well. And I mean, if you think about it, all you have to do to buy and pay for somebody is threaten their life and their family. How hard is it for a criminal enterprise to do that? It's probably not as hard as you'd think. But last thing I want to do is sit here and conspire why the government fell short of what they're supposed to be. Because I've served under the government, in both fashions, both from criminal, being a firefighter, all the way over to soldier, um, on a list for promotion. Not a lot of people get to have the perspective that I do, but I'm grateful for that perspective because without it, I wouldn't be who I am today. And that is a government fearing, God fearing man. Doesn't matter what government it is. I think the government has powers beyond our knowledge. And I will be the first one to say that, well, maybe not the first one, but I won't be the last one to say that our government is not, you know, trustworthy. It is trustworthy. It's absolutely trustworthy. If they told everybody the truth about everything, we'd go crazy, for sure. Like, the world's a very crazy place, and I mean that as kindly as I can say it. Radicalist religions are extreme, just as in, you know, extreme Christians can be sometimes a little much on the gay community, or extreme gay people can be a little much on a monogamous man and woman relationship. Like, I'm just saying that, like, when you tend to be radically something, like if you're radically homosexual, you might think that men and men or women and women is the way it's supposed to be, and maybe we artificially inseminate each other to reproduce. I don't know what radical gay thinking is. I've done a little bit of gay thinking in my mind, but not very long. I just it's not for me. But my point being is, if you're radical anything, there's going to be problems. If radical anything, there's going to be violence, and radicalism really is the enemy here. It's not the government. Sure, the government might act radical in times, but we don't know the truth about everything for a reason. And I'm not saying that I want us to continue to be lied to, exactly the opposite. If you really give a shit about what the truth is, if you really care, the answers are out there. Do some research. Because it doesn't take very long to look on YouTube and find out what the CIA is saying about something, or find out what the FBI feels about something. You know, the worst travesty that happened in the United States was when people started hinting at the towers being fell by government. That's an absolute travesty to the government. I mean, why even bother vote if you believe that, right? It's the full tinfoil hat and mittens, if you will. And it just is nonsense to me. I mean, I've been getting food stamps every month since I was a fucking child, seems like, you know? And I don't want that to stop. You know, my mom just got on disability. I don't want that to stop. I'm state as hell. Like, I've been raised by the state in most aspects of, you know, what that means. And most of the time when you meet people that are state, they're a bit more fucked up than me. But, I mean, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Alright, this rant is done. I'm gonna go make some coffee and hopefully have a good day. Alright, love you guys.